Hey guys, Rob Hilton here from AG Secure Property Management. Hope everybody's doing well. Wanted to follow up with an issue that's been brought to our attention by numerous people, and we're seeing it every day. It is so hard out there right now to find a good rental property. If you are a prospective tenant and looking for a rental property, let me give you some clues to put yourself ahead of some of the competition. Things are so tough right now, you have to think of it this way. Landlords have the pick of the tenants they want, so you treat the whole process as an interview process. If you see an advertisement, follow the instructions on it. You wouldn't believe how many times we have an ad up on Facebook with a video and it says, please check our website for more details. And we get messages from people saying, what's the rent? When's it available? Does it have this? Does it have that? Think of it this way. There's instructions that are out there on where to get more information or what you're supposed to do. If you follow those instructions, you're sending a message to the landlord that you're willing to do a bit of work. If you're just going to ask the landlord questions, it's telling them that you're really not going to put in any more effort than you have to do, and you're expecting them to put in all the effort to get back to you. That might answer a lot of your questions as well. It might have details on whether or not pets are allowed, smoking's allowed, utilities. All the questions should be answered strictly by the text that goes with the advertisement. So make sure you're doing that. When you're in communications with the landlord, don't be afraid to ask questions. You want to prove to the landlord this is a property that you're interested in as well, and you want to make sure it's right for you. Not only should you be the right tenant for them, but the property should be right tenant for you. And think about it, when you're asking those questions, are you asking them in a manner that seems like you're probing to get the right information, or are you kind of being demanding or obnoxious with it? Manners are critical. Be polite. You never know who has influence on the decision. In our office, every single person you come in contact with has the ability to step up and say, that person was rude, that person did this, I do not think they'd make a good tenant. And in that case, you could be rejected before you've even really gotten out to see the property. When the landlord gives you an application, provide the information they are looking for. And if you know or are concerned about something on your application, identify it to them. Maybe your credit's been damaged. Maybe it's been damaged because you've gone through a layoff and it wasn't expected and you had to build it back. Maybe you've gone through a separation or a divorce and that's caused it. Be honest about it. Tell them what you're doing so you're moving in the right direction. One thing I find is if you've lied about it and they find it, at least in our case, if we find out that you've declared bankruptcy or something else and you didn't tell us that up front, it's an automatic decline. We're not going to go any further. Your landlord wants to know that the communications between you and them can be honest communications. If you're going to go to a showing, make sure you show up on time. Make sure you come prepared. Have your questions. This, again, is a perfect opportunity to interview the landlord. Interview them about the property. Interview them about their business, how it works, who you're going to connect with, what things you should know about them or the property. If you're going to be late or can't make it, don't just skip it and expect that the landlord's going to be willing to show it to you again at another time. Communicate. For me, if you shoot us an email or you give us a call ahead of time telling us you're running 10 minutes late, we appreciate that. That shows us if there's going to be a problem in the tenancy, such as you might be late on rent, you're probably going to communicate effectively with us up front, and that way we know how to handle the situation moving forward. And I'll go back to the very most important thing. Be honest and be aware. Any landlord that is doing a proper screening process, they've got a good chance of catching any of the indiscrepancies in your story from the time that you first started talking with them all the way through the application. With so many people out there right now looking for good rentals, clean rentals, safe rentals, I can guarantee you the landlords have the pick of who they want. To be the best, you have to present yourself in a professional, proper manner. Don't be demanding. Looking for a rental, make sure you treat it as an interview process. I wish you all the best of luck. For more information and more videos from our team, you can go to www.agsecure.ca and check out our blog, or give us a call, 705-792-9764.